over here. And let's get PFC.Welsh behind me. The first thing you need to know is stacking up on the house, okay? The stack up is pretty much one of the only times you ever want to break your grenade spacing, okay? As a result, that makes the nature of house clearing, it's got to be quick. You're in tight areas at points during your house clearing. You're going to have almost an entire... No, it's fine, Tahoe. They're allowed to be in. I would need them for later on. Sorry about that. At points during your room clearing, you're gonna have half a squad to a full squad in a room at once. Obviously, one grenade that's gonna be detrimental to the team, so it's really got to move quickly. Okay. The stack up, your scout or ASL is at the front. Okay, someone who knows how to give out quick ordered commands. He's gonna be kind of the brains of the entry part. Okay. Behind that would be someone who has a frag grenade. There's two types of houses. Okay, you got your hot house and you got your cold house. Hot means you know that there's enemy activity. You might not know exactly where. You may know exactly where. That kind of dictates how you're going to move. And if you're ever at a house, all right, and you're able to kill the enemies inside without having to go into the house itself, that's usually a better decision. But sometimes you don't have a grenade or you don't know where the enemy is and you have to clear it out. So this is what you're going to be doing. All right. Welsh on me. Cold house is unknown contact. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So hot house, you know that there's a contact in it. Cold house, you're not totally sure. As a result, your operation is going to be a little bit slower, quieter. Everyone understand the difference between the two?
You got it, sir!
Hot is fast, cold is on the slower side, a little bit more stealthy. Alright, so Welsh on me. We're going to pretend that this house is hot. We don't know where the contact is, okay? The first part to room entry is the crossover, okay? I'm going to do this in slow motion here, Welsh, you don't move yet. First person in line runs to the other side, okay? If it's a hot house, chances are they might have heard you coming up. They're aiming at the door right now, okay? This is going to enable two things. First, I run over, I see if there's any contacts in there, and I can call it out. Second, now that I ran this direction, they're probably not expecting the second guy in line. So now while they're in here, they're aiming to that side of the door. Alright? That makes it easier for the second guy in line to do what he needs to do, whether that be a crouched-in fire or that be a frag grenade in whatever direction I call the contact. Everyone understand?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Alright, so Welsh, let's run this real quick. Alright, Welsh, I'm going to cross over. Ready?
Ready.
One contact left side.
Frag out.
Alright, so now that was the crossover. The other way that we could have did that is, well, let's say Welsh didn't have a grenade. Welsh, crossover. Ready?
Ready.
Contact left side. Now you do it, Welsh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. Okay, here, let's go back. Sorry about that, guys.
Wait, what do you mean? Alright,
if you
sorry.
didn't have a grenade, what would happen is I'd cross over, okay? And the second I called out that contact, what he's going to do is, not before, because you don't know where it is, you want to know where it is. Let's say I said left side. As soon as I say contact left side, he crouches, goes over, pops, and then that's it. And then he comes back, goes back over. Alright, so let's try this again. Ready?
Ready.
Crossing over, contact left side. That's your second option. So that's your, alright. That's your crossover. Any questions on the crossover?
No, sir!
I actually do, Top Kick.
Go for it.
I've run this like 50 times with you, but I have a question. This is a hot one with the grenade. Your first guy crosses over. What if he's hit? What is your recommendation? What if he's hit and killed on the crossover?
Alright, if he
we did a crossover. Had it happen in a scrim the other day, so I'm just wondering.
Okay. If he's killed, you have a couple options. Alright, if he managed to, well, last contact, so usually he'll get that contact off. Now that you know where he is, maybe there's another place in the building that you can throw a grenade in, say the windows or the other side of the house. If there isn't, grenade throwing luckily you have options with. You can bounce it off a ledge right here, or you could throw it to the other side of the room, and maybe that'll make them duck just enough to as soon as that grenade goes off, get inside and then go. You know.
So you would still pretty much carry on with the entry.
Right, you'd carry on unless the new contact position dictated otherwise. Meaning,
Copy.
There's a window right here. Why don't you just throw it in the window? Kind of a deal. Okay,
Right.
For this exercise, we're going to pretend that there's no windows here, though, for obvious reasons. Okay? Alright, so we crossed over. That contact's down. Alright, the next part's called the hook. Alright, crossover and hook. This is your two standard parts to your room entry. The hook is I'm gonna communicate to Welsh that we're gonna do the hook. All right. I'm first one in, and I'm gonna cover the right side. He's gonna cover the left side. All right. When I say go, let's do this in slow motion, Welsh. When I say go, we both stand up because it's a hot house. You got to move quickly. Charge in, sights down, and then bring them up, and then finish off any contacts that may be left. Okay. So here it is in real time. Welsh, crossover. Hook, ready?
Yep.
Go. Contact down right side.
Contact down left.
Alright. Everyone understand the hook?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Alright.
The